There is no second best. There's no second best crypto asset. There's a crypto asset. It's called Bitcoin, right? Right? There's no second best, okay?
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Here comes Bitcoin, shooting up the chart with great speed, breaking into new highs now. Bitcoin has passed 75,000, now passing 80,000. Bitcoin is on a run like we've never seen. Can't believe it, $100,000. Bitcoin has done it.
Let's go. Let's go. Mitch Ray is making our day.
We got an all-time high, chat. We did it, man. Hold on. The intro is so short that I couldn't get my coffee. So I'm gonna have to go run get this coffee. It's brewing right now. But we just hit a 109.5 right there. Never before. Hold on. Never before in human civilization has that occurred. But we're alive for it, and it's just freaking fantastic. Oh, welcome. Oh, we were just here, you know, not very long ago, and we were talking about that flag testing overhead resistance from December, January, and now it's just it feels good, man. Feels real good. So, can you give me like 1 second? I'll have another all-time high alert set up. If we hear the beep, it's happening. I'm just getting the coffee. It's right there. It's done. 1 sec. Hold on. Good God. Okay, I feel like I got like 10 hours of sleep or something, man. I was so sleep deprived. It was awful. I can't even believe some of y'all enjoyed the stream yesterday because I was on like 60% brain capacity. Is it too loud? Probably. Anyway, yeah, so what are you talking about, man? What all-time highs, huh? Right here. If you look left, you can see the old all-time high, the former all-time high 109,358 in 1 penny. And now a fresh all-time high, $109,500. No controversy, clear. It happened. Who cares about anything else? Oh my God, Google's up 2%. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, dude. I guess one thing that does matter is this craziness. Metaplanet, the MicroStrategy clone from Japan. Look at this thing. 85. I can't even believe it. I checked it. What? I mean, yesterday was nuts, but today it hit $15.97. $16. So it's up 85%. Was up 100%. I'm glad I own a little bit. I'm not enough, but wow. Can y'all hear me? Is the stream on? Audio check, video check. Make sure we're okay here. Sorry, I'm not really ready for stream at all, dude. You kidding me? Oh, thanks again. Who was that? Oh, whoops. One sec, dude. Stop. Freak out. TSLA, thanks for 1337, man. It was bad timing. Okay. The previous contribution before that was anonymous requesting Cookiecoin. Chat, y'all remember Cookiecoin? Anyone see what happened to Cookiecoin last night? Let's take a quick gander since we always have Bitcoin up above my head. You'll never miss it. My cookies. Because I didn't even really look. Let's see. Wrong cookie. Cookie spot. That's nice, man. Up 40% today. Can we please get some? I mean, I know for a fact when we did the cookie analysis, we had about 1,000 people watching this effing stream concurrently. So if you're here, look at the cookie, man. This is what, like, exactly. My education, okay? Traditional technical analysis being what it is. A risk management tool. It doesn't matter if it's Cookiecoin, Butthole Coin, Google, gold, Bitcoin, cattle futures, cash settled cheese futures. It's all universal. So rejoice in the glory of the cookies hitting 23 cents. Oh, well. What would happen to be some sort of level? Where there might be someone taking profit because they made 40%, 43% on their position in less than 24 hours. So smash your hands on your table. What a friggin' day, man. Bro, this happens and you're like, nah, dude, I'm not going to Vegas. I'm not going to Vegas for the Bitcoin conference, but forget the Bitcoin conference to eat the lobster and the Wagyu and drink the finest spirits and hang out. Okay, we're going to hang out. But yeah, you do your thing. So let's look at Bitcoin dominance throughout that breakout. Continue. Oh, wow, how many days? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could be going for 8 days in a row of positive candles on the dominance chart. Hold on, I got a new thumbnail. Yeah, I do have a new thumbnail. I mean, it's newish. There's a new one being worked on as I'm speaking too. One sec, chat. And then we look at total that reached new highs today. What a joke, dude. Think about this. This is Jonathan's chart, dude. We asked him about everything, what's going on with the yield spikes, gold, and Bitcoin performance, and he said
I like turtle.
that was it. I mean, we all agreed, of course, but only pretty much hitting a 78% retrace from the high to low as Bitcoin. If this was the Bitcoin chart, we'd be at 3.79. We'd be at $3.8 trillion right now. Minimum, if this was Bitcoin. That shows that you were deceived. Yes, you accepted the rings of power, and you are now stupid Nazgul wraiths. Okay? If you're an altcoin holder, get absolutely murked. Okay? All caps. Sorry, trying to do this thumbnail. Dude, what are you talking about, man? Okay. deceived. 109.33. And yes, absolutely. Sorry, dude. This shows how ill prepared I was. Doesn't matter. L's can get destroyed. What are you talking about? Okay. Let's we try to set this up. Try to sync it up, man. That's the rule. 109.5 in 0 cents is the all-time high. Okay. So we're at 109.3-ish. So we hit 109.450-ish. That might be what triggers the you-know-what. No pogs about it, Will. No pogs here. Okay, no plays of game unless you were in Cookiecoin as the stream analysis occurred. Okay, then you're the Cookie Ring of Power, whatever. Okay, you're like the guy in the non-canon Shadow of War, where we're not going there. Okay, we're not gonna go too deep into Tolkien non-canon stuff. Okay, there's enough of that garbage flying around Rings of Power. But I mean, what do we even care about? Let's look at Bitcoin paired against. Dude, my stocks, dude. Come on, did you check your stock portfolio, man? Whew, so close. We're not at all-time highs yet. This probably has to do with the Tesla. Very close. Probably similar with the NASDAQ. Yeah, not there yet, dude. Sorry. Who cares? And then we can... Perfect, oh my God! We did it, man.
The bird feeder prophecy has now been fulfilled. Get wrecked, Gen Chat. LFG Mitch, rally into new consolidation above 130K.
Whoa. Hold on there, Junior. We got to break 110 first. That's a big psychological level. The ones and the zeros. And then we have to run to the 113. The 113 to 114 on the dot pretty much. Right from the high, the all-time high, January 20th to the lowest point, the 113% retrace, 114. And then after that, we must look at the monthly and say, cup with Hendelman? Cup with Hendelman, $121,000 for the 100% measured move. It's pretty cool what we were looking at yesterday. Like every time scale above the daily in the bullish control zone on the RSI. It's beautiful. I mean, like, but dude, did you see that Ethereum is up 1.7%? Okay, Ethereum, $2,567. That's what it was 5 years ago. You lose. You lost. It's over. Go to your favorite Ethereum live streamer. You do need coffee. Everyone here needs coffee. I don't know. Someone was talking about Adderall in the general chat. Dude, look, man. Do what your doctor says. If you need it, go ahead. But just, I mean, I think we have a few doctors in our community, but they're not your doctor, okay? So don't do it, man, okay? So we're just right at 109. We are now $500 removed from a fresh Hey song. Sometimes these moves happen so fast. I was getting ready, man. You have to do all these things. I didn't even eat food, okay? There are things that are required for someone to just fire up a live stream. You got to schedule the stupid stuff. It's just dumb stuff you have to do, okay, behind the scenes. And like in that period of time, Bitcoin's just like, okay, I'm gone. So by the time I get here, it's like we had the Leonard Skinner remix, which is, you know, a second, third type of Hey song, but we couldn't get the full Hey song. But it's not over yet. It's just hard to believe, right, that we're looking at the monthly, and it's like, man, remember all that time ago, January 25, or 4 months ago? Almost to the date. I mean, like 4 months ago in one day, and now we're all-time highs. But we're not really like, I mean, we broke it, sure, by like, what, $150? But so far, that's it. It could be acting as a resistance because we are technically right now trading below the old all-time high. We're not above it. So that is technically your last formal resistance. Okay? Just is. So don't get cocky, kid, just because we up-thrusted through it initially. Right here. You can see it. That's it. Inauguration day. It was all over, and we're so back, man. Wow. So I'm going to paint this horizontal ray. Love that name. Make it red so you can truly understand. Let me make it actually the perfect coordinate, too. 109.36. What was it? 358. 01. Okay. There it is. That's what we're testing. Wow. I mean, like, wow, dude, could you look at, like, I mean, we looked at Cookiecoin because for good reason, but could you look at anything else? Do you really want to look at anything else, chat? Type 1 if you just want to stay on Bitcoin. Type 2 if you want to see like everything. Do we really want to look at the spider? Do you really want to look at like Amazon today? Dude, down like 1.5%. I don't know. I mean, like, to be real, as I'm speaking to you, the Germans, you know, perhaps you've heard of the Germans. They're playing the Hey song in Deutsch right now. The DAX all-time highs again. V-shaped recovery like it was COVID. I mean, the ASX, Australia 200, they're V-shaping. Guess what? The FTSE, the UK 100, it's nearing all-time highs. They got Hey song on deck. But dude, for real, the German Hey song, 109.2, still trading below that old all-time high from about 4 months ago on the dot. Make fun of all the other assets. Well, what we could do, we could be like Bitcoin to the US dollar paired against Apple. Jesus chimes. Okay, let's just do the Jesus chimes. All-time highs, chat. Bitcoin paired against the US dollar, or Bitcoin to the US dollar paired against Amazon. All-time highs just briefly hit. Bitcoin paired against Google. So stupid. Let's go! Bitcoin, yeah, I know. Do Nvidia. I don't know if that one's gonna. Nvidia did its thing, man. Right? Yeah, it's a little. Yikes. We are not the same, but it does look like there's some sort of bottom getting put in. Okay. One low, the second low here. That's crazy, but that shows how good Nvidia actually has been, man. Like, you could have picked Nvidia. Like, for a while last year, you chose right on Nvidia over Bitcoin, at least for a period of time. Anyway, so, but that was fun, right? Just to, we could do it against anything. Bitcoin to the US dollar paired against Walgreens. Wait, no. WBA. Crap. Hold on. It doesn't matter. WBA, right? Wow, dude. It's not even. It's getting there. Somehow Walgreens was outperforming Bitcoin for 4 months. Anyway, yeah, we're just having fun, dude. Okay, this is the Bitcoin Hey Song waiting room. To be real. Yeah, and then we can just do the whole Bitcoin paired against Ethereum thing. Oh, that thing. Wait, let's just do Ethereum paired against Bitcoin and just flip it, okay? Because that's how they do it. It's still, this is what we figured. It probably start rolling over, but Bitcoin is only up 2%, all-time highs, but Ethereum's up 1.7%. So yeah, you get passing out performance, the little rallies, and you're going to make the lowest high, and you're going to roll over again at some point. So yeah, Bitcoin paired against Tesla. Wall Street Mafia, why, dude? You've been watching the stream for so long. Like, why? Why do you own so much Ethereum? Like, I look, dude. Apparently, billionaires love Ethereum, and maybe it's time because it broke out, But this chart right here is like, where else on the internet are you finding someone that's like, oh look, dude, we identified Wyckoff distribution in 2022, and it last point supply. I walked you through the distribution phase, and then we got to phase Z, and it's like, well, I'm just going to hold on to my Ethereum. I don't know why. Like, what are you doing? And then the Bitcoin dominance chart itself, like, Wyckoff accumulation. It was this. Like, so it's just like, what are you doing? That's kind of how, like, what do we do with pairings? Like, this is how you utilize the pairings. Like, right? Oh, if you witness distribution on one of the pairings, like, maybe I shouldn't own that because the other asset's going to outperform it. Yeah. Evan, that's fake news, dude. Fake news. No creatine for Vitalik. 109 though on Bitcoin. We can understand that Satoshi is more jacked than Crypto Hoarder for sure at this point. Bitcoin pairing against the DAX. I don't know, man. Like, it's the DAX. Recovering. It's similar-ish to the S&P and NASDAQ, but yeah, I mean, like, it's really good because they're recapturing and reconfirming that the old all-time highs as support. So, you got a long way to go, though. That was a nice head and shoulders before the dump. Anyway, let's check out Bitcoin paired against the Euro. Let's just take a look, man. We're not there yet, dude. We're not even close. The Euro is too strong. We have not even made a 78% retrace yet. Oh, no. So, no Hey Song if you're in Europe. Get wrecked. Yeah, not even. We are removed from all-time highs and a European Hey Song by 9.48%. Okay, no European Hey Song in 120 days. And sorry, I can't play. It's just the rules and guidelines of my contract. They tell me I can't play the actual Hey Song unless we're threatening all-time highs, and I know for a fact that I'm in good conscience trying to play the Hey Song as we cross all-time highs. That's the contract, okay? The Bogdanovs, they wrote it up years ago. It's just how it is. So, patiently waiting to threaten. Hey, Chris Tracy, thanks for the sub on YouTube. What's up, dude? I see you. What's up, G-Dog? Platinum, Palladium doing well? Well, they were, they weren't, and then they are, they were. But, dude, it's almost like stream suicide going to the Palladium chart right now, right? I mean, come on. People be like, dude, what are you doing? Palladium? Gold's up, though, today a little bit. I mean, I don't know. We have Bitcoin above our head, so we're always watching. We always have it above our head. It's a little early, man, for me streaming. But at least I got some energy. Yeah, gold is not done. And then you couldn't believe what happened today on the Japanese yields again. it was like, why is my alert going off?
$150 CME BTC futures ATH still not broken, but soon.
Anonymous, thanks so much for the Verge coin. Thank you. Verge coin. I mean, probably 60-70% of the people in here don't even know what Verge coin is because it was an old thing. Man, God, dude. Neo coin, Verge coin. Why do we even have these as emojis or, you know, tip emojis? Go to my, yeah, dude. The Stream Deck. I don't know about OLED, but dude, Stream Deck's amazing. You can, if you're like on your couch or something, you can set the keys to where instead of your keyboard, you're just Alt Tab. You can Alt Tab with the Stream Deck. You can do all kinds of crazy stuff with it. Like, it's not just for streaming. It's a deck. Okay. Red Protocol. Yeah, all-time highs, dude, and it crashed. Microsoft. Dude, that was crazy time, man, right? Because, like, it was like, which news article will come out that will say, okay, this scam coin that was just created in 2017 is partnering with this company. Remember, it was like VeChain is partnering with BMW or something. Y'all remember that? It's like the cobwebs of my memory. It like just came back to me. Yeah, dude, VeChain's partnering with BMW, Verge coin with Microsoft. What were the other jokes too? And they pumped so hard. It was literally like they were paying these journalists under the table, getting them in on it. Publish, pump it, dump it. Another time, man. When oil, dude, you don't want to see oil chart. It's garbage, man. Just a downtrend. It's down today, 0.63%. Oh my God, my confirmation low and actually lower high. Can't even make a higher high. Can't even break the neckline of this potential double bottom. You can't do it. It's just bad. You're in a downtrend. Why would you even care about it? 108,991. We made all-time highs, and that's about it. Yeah, I mean, what do you want to look at the other coins for? I mean, okay, big. You want to see Ethereum? Really? Okay. So if we were just gonna say like we're not even talking about this. This is sorry, dude, just bad. But if we're just gonna talk about,
Appreciate you, Mitch. Thanks for all the coverage.
what's up, beeswaxers? Thanks for the 10. Hope you all are doing well in the Southeast. Thank you for being here. You've got that candle somewhere still around here. Thank you. So the alien candle. Yeah, I mean, if we're just talking about swing highs to lows, just for Ethereum to be like performing equally to Bitcoin, probably it's like it would have to go like 74%. And it's still not even at all-time highs then. And that's why people are like, dude, I like Ethereum because the opportunity, maybe. But then on the other side of the coin, it's like, well, it's underperforming for a good reason. But yeah, I'm sure, right, in these environments, these conditions, if Bitcoin actually breaks all-time highs and goes to 120, which we don't know, because look, I mean, they just tested, they made an all-time high, and that was it. 24 minutes to get to this 4-hour close. 24 minutes and change till the highest 4-hour candle close ever, but we don't even know. We don't even know. Right? Remember yesterday would be the second highest 4-hour close ever. The first is still that January 20th one. We might not even make the highest 4-hour close ever because you're so close to it and there's too much time left. Yeah, this happens. We are now down 1,000 points, over 1,000 points since the all-time high. So, wait, sorry. I've missed it, man.
Can devs do something? Every day I'm checking price, and it's rising. Check price, good price. I have underinvested by a lot.
Just close the fucking door. Close the door.
Oh, man. Bet you didn't see that one coming. So, yeah, I don't know what to look at. That's the stream chat. That's it. See you next time. Now, this thing's going to be volatile. XRP. I mean, very strong. Like, they're trying to put in the highest lows since everything turned around. Since the fake out, the 17% rally off the lows to recapture the support. And I think you probably, eventually, if things stay as is, unless this is just some crazy mega fake out, we went to all-time highs and that was it and we're done.
I know it's the BTC show right now, but can we take a quick look at LAC? We still looking good or are we cooked? Thanks.
Yeah, really bad earnings, JJK. Thanks for 25. Really bad earnings. But guess who else had bad earnings? SMCI, and look at them now. Like, look what they've done. Google, my AI news, it's going to be fine. So, LAC's not dead yet. It is not dead until that Type 2 return gets invalidated wholeheartedly by market participants, by sellers. But before 262 gets taken out, that old support resistance from many years ago, thousands of years ago. Just kidding. It's okay. Technically not dead. It could be painting its highest low. It could be Type 1, Type 2, and now a higher low after. And that's accumulation. But we'll see. We'll look at it. Just look at this XRP first, and then we'll go to it. But yeah, I mean, like, if Bitcoin doesn't get destroyed or it's almost like, and you have to use be open-minded here. Nuance might not be this at all, but it's like maybe 1, 2, you get something like 3 here. It could be classic accumulation or setting up for classic accumulation, and then you just got another date with 265, 272, and I'm okay with XRP. I truly think if Bitcoin Treasury companies are the new altcoins, but if you made me choose a top 5 crypto, top 10 crypto, I'm choosing XRP due to the fact that it didn't do what the other ones did. I don't know, BNB is good too. But did Ethereum pump like this? And then when Bitcoin corrected and went to 77K, 74K, 75K, whatever, did Ethereum or did XRP round trip? No, not even close. In fact, since the election, XRP was still up 200% at its lowest point of the correction. You show me another. I mean, BNB was okay too, but Ethereum didn't do that. Dogecoin didn't do that. Cardano kind of. Yeah, Cardano's still not as good. This would be the one, man. Like, if you cared about altcoins and you had to choose over Bitcoin, you'd probably choose XRP. I would. So, and again, it's literally nothing to do with Garlinghouse and my Alex Cobb, like my fundamental. No, it's really just the technicals. Okay, the technicals are proving it to be pretty good, strong, like bull. Resilient. Okay. BNB. Nice. So we're talking about this favorable price action correlation to a very real level. You could have a stop like at 630, 628, and just let it ride. It's up 1.4% today, underperforming Bitcoin like a lot of others. Yeah, just testing some resistance right now at 661, but you'd think the target 691.80. If this is real, right? Well, if what we are witnessing on Bitcoin is real, because we just don't know yet, we need to break 109.358 and 1 penny resoundingly. If we get a resounding breakout, then yeah, there's a lot of upside on these altcoins too. They're just probably going to underperform a little bit on the run to 120 probably. But then we get to maybe 120, 114, 120. And then, market participants start feeling more confident. They're not going to get rugged out because the trend has reaffirmed itself, right? Reconfirmed itself on Bitcoin. That it's not a 65K, 30K, 69K, 2020, 2021 situation, which it's always possible. Okay, a lot of people, no one really thought, okay, I was here, Gandalf, 3,000 years ago when we went from 65K to 30K to 69K. You have to understand up here, when we were breaking this level, the amount of people saying 100K was coming and it was imminent. It was unlimited of supply of people saying 100K incoming. So I'm just like, all right, let's just make sure we're not in this situation. We're not here. Let's just make sure. Here's 65K. Here's 30K. And here we're going for 69K. Let's just hope, dude. So you can never really put your guard down. You can't expect anything. But yeah, I'll tell you, the fundamentals right now are incredible because we have a Treasury bond dysfunction, like major dysfunction going on. Japanese yields are spiking. U.S. yields are spiking. People are not buying bonds, okay? And it's a multi-trillion-dollar asset class. And all that needs to happen is just a sliver, very small amount of money decides, you know what? We're not buying these bonds anymore. We're buying Bitcoin instead. And that's very well what's happening right now. We're just literally, we're witnessing the history of it unfolding. Like, wow, people are actually choosing Bitcoin. Yeah. How do we know that? When the sell-off ended and Bitcoin began to outperform everything, all the Mag 7s, including NVIDIA, okay, since the Trump tweet April 9th. Salty? Hey, what do you mean, dude? Yeah, dude, I'm salty. Yeah, bro, I'm so salty. Project your sad feelings about yourself somewhere else, man. This is a wonderful, glorious day. My God, man. Crazy. How about Dogecoin? Is it gonna... I mean, it's bull flagging, I guess, right? Fine. It's above 22 cents, maybe. Like, you got some upside. You could actually see it at 28 cents in this downtrend, right? You could. It's really pretty on the 4. I know HiUOK brought it up. Man, it is sexy little structure. Oh, my God. And then you got the 1, 2, 3 here. You got these little local valleys, one a little bit higher than the next, that kind of accumulation signature. What I love about this third valley is that 21.95 cent level, spring back test of spring. And then, they faked out. Okay, that was crazy. It was like 5% swings every 4 hours plus. But yeah, now you've broken the supply line of the structure. You got the third valley, the rule of 3, right? The probability increases of resolution after a third of something, a third peak, third valley, third test. And you're going for your highest 4-hour close since the 18th. It doesn't matter. But like, yeah, there could very well be an A, B, C, D situation on Doge, and it would make sense technically because like that's where the supply line of the channel is. That's where the next major overhead resistance is. Oh, let me show you. Kind of like A, B, C, 200 actually. Dang, dude. If you have a 50% on C, you have a 200 on D. That's like the rule of the ABCD. So you have plenty of upside here on Doge. I like this here. Probably have a stop loss around 21.6 cents, and you have good upside. So upside to see the next major resistance, 20 to 23% upside. It'd be like almost 30% upside to see that D, the 200% retrace. All right. But, dude, who cares? It's 1089. We're knocking on 109 again, dude. Chris in Miami, what's up, dudes?
Chris in Miami tipped $25. Can you take a look at GME? Are we looking ready to blast off? Thanks.
Thanks, Chris. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's look at LAC real quick. That was a request. Yeah, it's like, is it over for LAC? No, right? It is not over until you're taking out not just 262, but the swing lows of the bullish bat pattern. Right, this thing could go even lower. I mean, 262, like perfect back test. Holy crap. And then they confirm it. Oh my God. It could let's see what kind of bottom we see. because they haven't really put it in yet. It's at 1.78% today, but yeah, it did hit its lowest level since late April. So not over. It is not over. But guess what, man? Some of the most legendary M-shapes, situations, it's not always smooth sailing off the completion zone, even after the Type 2. Look, you get big rallies. Black got a big rally off the Type 2, and then look what happened. We got another sell-off. And they put in a third valley and became even more beautiful in all its glory. The 3 rising valleys, and then look at you now. 3 of the 4 targets of this trade setup hit. Target 4 up here, 164, 168. I think you'll probably still get there if you give me enough time. So it was lack, and then GME. Yeah, dude, GME was looking good. I haven't checked on it. It's still great, man. Yep, GME, once they break this 29.76 level, remember, there was an old trade setup. Target 1 was about $30, this overhead resistance. You know what target 2 was? 46.50. That's still the target. 46.50. You go to the weekly, though, that's when things get really interesting. Oh, my God. You have hidden bullish divergence on the histogram. I mean, the positive price action correlation is undeniable to the level. Above the 200-week moving average, above $27. I mean, I think if you give it enough time, 47.50 is the target. I mean, look at this weekly, dude. It's incredible. Earnings, though, God, we got earnings June 4th, so a couple weeks. Trump coin's going, well, Trump coin looked good. I had a blindfold on. I'm not looking at the ticker. We looked at Trump coin. It looked good, technically speaking. Did they ever buy Bitcoin? I don't know, Chad. Did GME add Bitcoin to their treasury or to their reserves? Because if they do, that would take it to $57, probably $47. Great question. Chris in Miami, there you go. It's not about the daily. Even the daily's fine. It's the weekly. Weekly forms of confirmation. Look, like they pumped it last year, a year ago. I remember I was up in St. Pete Beach with my shirt off, live streaming with the crazy backdrop. Remember? But then it's like over all that time, over a year, the weekly, the market participants are showing us that there are way more than what we saw pre-pump from April of last year. And then the level that was so real, they violated it. Now they're reconfirming it. One time no one knows, second time everyone knows. Kind of crazy. I mean, how many green candles have we seen in a row? Good God. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, going for 8 now. No, they did not yet. That, if they ever do it, if like on the next earnings report, they're like, okay, cat's out of the bag. We bought some Bitcoin, added it to our reserves. That's the catalyst. I don't know if there's any other catalyst that's going to that's going to pump this thing to $47, that target. But that would certainly do it, I think. So let's just pray for some good news. Well, Chris, there you go, man. That's all we need. It doesn't matter even about how much they own. Just the fact that they would do it would pump this thing like crazy. All right, Bitcoin's still sadly below its all-time high that was painted just less than an hour ago. If you're enjoying the live stream, please hit the like button, the bell. So thanks for being here. We got 930 of y'all here. We got 264 likes. We could literally double the likeage in a matter of moments if you're so inclined. All right, let's see what we can do. Right, we're somehow, we got 4 days, 9 hours. I mean, anything's possible. Like that's a lot of time. But you're going for like 7 positive weekly closes in a row. If you remember, just on Sunday evening, we made the highest weekly close ever. Sunday evening, we made the highest daily candle close ever. We are 8 minutes and 45 seconds from the highest 4-hour candle close in human history. Are you ready for that? Are you ready for more history? Because we're about to get it no matter what happens. I mean, unless we pull back in 8 minutes, but it's looking pretty strong right here. Looks like they're going to try to give it to us. And in the end, can you believe the hidden bullish divergence on the weekly? Positive Momo. Highest levels since pretty much highest level of the year. Yep. On the weekly. St. Bart's Broccoli. That's right. I think it was La Petite something was the restaurant. If you're in St. Bart's, go to La Petite, whatever, and get that friggin' broccoli and then get another order of it. That's what we did. That's right, Michael. Not all days are like this. In fact, we never get days like this. It's so... How many days now? It had been 121 days. 120 days and change. Yeah, breaking 110 would be wild. That's going to be its own psychological level. Yeah, but I mean, we made an all-time high, but we technically did not break resistance. Okay, we have merely tested it, and that's it. But it doesn't look bad, right? It's like we're testing it, but we're revving up again. We're now back over 109. We're 300 points away. We're under 400 points from doing it again. 12-hour. We can look at the 12-hour chart too. Beautiful upsloping flags, man. That's that. We had a rerun, didn't we? It's beautiful. Yeah, going for a bullish engulfing candle, but we got 8 hours till this 12-hour closes, so a lot of time left, and you could be working on the highest 12-hour candle close ever too if things sustain as is. Crazy. So much demand that the consolidation can only be upsloping. That is heavy momentum in the hands of the buyers. Old Bitcoin rips, those were insane. Dude, if we get into price discovery, we're about to be living in the past again, because you'll see some crazy rips above 109.358, especially 110. Bitcoin futures at 110, that's a crazy spread. $1,000 spread. No, if you, yeah, well, it just depends. Here's Bitcoin futures delayed. So the 886 seems like it's not going to happen. I mean, it did. You got that reaction, but no follow through on the reaction. So it never was, never will be. So we would now be probably targeting for 113 on futures, which is 115, $1,000 higher than spot. That's what we'll be looking for now. And yeah, as you can see, I mean, all-time highs, but still not above it currently, though very close. Here we go. We are kind of revving up in the last 5 minutes of this 4-hour candle on Bitcoin spot. Very, very close here. This 60-minute. Our last 60-minute candle was an all-time high, the highest close ever. Very, very nice.
Very big Mitch. Fist emoji, just seen on Unstoppable is on there for $600, maybe worth it. Thanks for the streams, bro, always enjoy your analysis.
What is this? Mitch.Bitcoin?
Hey Mitch, anyone ever tell you that you look like actor Jake Lacy? I watched White Lotus season 1 and couldn't not see you. LOL, peace bro.
Yeah, I get it a lot now.
Please take a look at SPX 6900. Thanks and greetings from Europe. Keep up the dope education, right facing fist, left facing fist.
Rado, thanks so much for the 22 euros. Sorry about not making no hay song in Europe. Bitcoin paired against the euros. Well, 10% removed from an all-time high. Thank you, dude. Yep, Jake Lacy and Matt Damon. Those are the big ones. And then what was the other one? The DJ. What was the DJ's name? Is it Martin Garrix or something? I can't remember. Yep. Here we go. We are very close. Come on, dude. 3 minutes and change. Pump this thing. Let us break the all-time high, which is 109.5. I don't know what the whole unstoppable Bitcoin, $600 may be worth it. What does that mean? Can anyone tell me what Mr. Silver was talking about? Thanks for the 20, dude. I mean, we're closing in on the highest 60-minute candle close ever, too. But my God, the respect of these channels has just been uncanny. Mysterious, man. It was too perfect. And they tested, failed. Oh, we couldn't do it. We failed. And now clean breakout, finally. Probably a meme coin. Well, who made it then? That's the question. Yeah, definitely a grind up for sure. All right, 2 minutes and change. Getting close to the local on the 8s. Sorry, gamer. You were mistaken. We're just patiently awaiting the close, man. We have a very, very historic close upon us. We're going for the highest 4-hour close ever and possibly the highest 60-minute candle close ever, but it's controversial here. We may not get it because we just got it. There it is. Your local on the 8s, man. No, I'd prefer not, Zachary. How about we just like not do this again? Let's go into actual price discovery like gold did and see parabola, and then the parabola you think's over. Nope, it's not over. Gold's good. Unstoppable domain is like having an ENS, Ethereum name service or something. Easier reception of crypto. I don't know, dude. I just don't know. 1 minute, chat. Running out the clock for history. Not going to get another haze. We might, that new 4-hour candle, we might immediately get a new all-time high, a new test of 109.358. So that's exciting, at least. Check go on Zoner. Zoner's at the McDonald's Wi-Fi probably right now. Probably watching the stream on McDonald's Wi-Fi. So he's probably fine, dude. Is there a MAG 7 ticker we could pair Bitcoin against? I'm not sure. 30 seconds. 30 seconds until history. So you want to stick around for that. I'm starving right now. I'm very, very hungry. It is noon. Need to get myself a Happy Meal. Total breaking out. I mean, it's breaking a rectangle or something, sure, but it's still bad compared to Bitcoin. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Highest 4-hour candle close in the history of all human civilization. So, your second highest 60-minute candle close in history. Sorry. You just indecision candle, which is good. So, whatever. Give me a little wick downward and let's go test all-time highs again. That is fine with me. Look at the volume. Wow. Huge volume spike. We did it, man. Yeah. Big round of applause. Exactly. Leroy Jenkins, dude. I know Rado wants to see SPX 6900. Oh, God. $109,110. Okay. Hey Song is on deck. We are waiting for Hey Song. Let's go to this S coin request real quick while we wait. The Bitcoin waiting room. Bitcoin all-time high waiting room. Did he give me a... No, he did not give me an exchange. So I'm just going to have to, like, guess. CoinEx. It's got some data. Yes. So you can clearly see a level here.
BTC all-time high. Mitch Ray stream. Life is good. Hey.
Hey, Crypto Ghost. What's up, dude? Thanks for the golden mean ratio 1618 contribution right there. Who in the world has a golden mean ratio? Who pays respect to the golden mean ratio with a tip emoji? No one on planet Earth except right here. So we pay homage to the numbers, okay? The magic golden mean ratio. So this one was pretty good because like you saw like the higher lows come in, but then you saw like a perfect back test of that 46.7 cent level, and then after that our big rally. And now what was once just a resistance is flipping to support, 65.7 cents. So given it a time above that, well, the thing is, you got to say there is this $1. So it's not just psychological, but it's very real looking left, a reversal point. It's been a support. It's been a support. I mean, that's your target. 80 cents. That's like 20% upside on SPX 6900 to US dollar tether. If you ever break that, I think you probably could target for 156. Someone would say 120. You could say 120 first and then 156, fine. But, when this level breaks, straight up, down. And yeah, it went to 140 one time. So yeah, you got a good upside here. Anything above 65 cents given enough time equals $1. Oh man. Stomach is eating itself right now as we are here at noon Eastern with a new all-time high on Bitcoin, but only briefly for a very, very short period of time, maybe only for seconds did we see 109.5. And now just churning on a new 4-hour candle, new 60-minute candle. I think we'll we just scale in right there so we can really see it in all its action. No, I don't think I'm in autophagy yet. It takes like 18 hours for autophagy to occur, maybe, or is that? No, it takes 16 hours, I think, for ketosis to even begin, and then, man, you got to go like 24 plus hours for autophagy. So I don't think that's. No, I'm not in that. I wish. I'm supposed to work out today, and not even sure. So we can look at the spider real quick while we wait. Again, waiting on all-time highs again. Waiting for another test. So we're just waiting on the spider to go hit $600 or $599 or whatever for that 88% retrace from the lowest point. Just like Bitcoin. Waiting. Down 0.19% today. Meh. That's a big nothing burger day, right? I mean, like, no one cares, But then Bitcoin, it's a different story. We're in a different universe than Wall Street bros. Dow Jones down 0.81%. Imagine, like, hey, dude, I don't own any Bitcoin. I just own the Dow Jones, man. Different worlds. It's like the meme of the school bus with the same guy, one sitting in one aisle looking, and it's all black and white and sad, and one's looking out the window, and it's vibrant colors. It's beautiful and smiling and happy. That is the tale of Bitcoin in the equities market today. Nasdaq's okay. It's up 0.41%. You could thank Google for that. Look at that. How many? That is ridiculous. All these green candles. Threatening multi-month highs. 3-month highs. Very, very close. Have an alert set up maybe if we actually see it for real. But yeah, closing in on that 88% retrace to what Bitcoin had recently done. And that's it. Very nice. Dude, my 401k. Yeah, failing to break resistance and just down over 1%, about 1% today. nothing great about this one. Yeah, nice recovery, but underperforming, the worst performing index fund, and can't break resistance. That's great, dude. Yeah, so 108.788. Dude, this thing could go all the way down to 107.9 for a check back, because they check back as a resistance for sure today, last night. So who's to say they can't go and test it as support and hold it? No one will want to see that. It would kill the stream, but yeah, dude. Oh, we looked at, okay. Here's gold. We already looked at gold, I think, but still highest price seen since May 12th. And it looks like they're just constructing a channel, a down sloping consolidation or something. Do I think we get a Bitcoin all-time high break today? Probably, yeah. Like, I think we'll see a test of 109.358 again, even if it fails. There it is, chat. Hype in the chat for the NASDAQ. Highest price seen in 3+ months confirmed. So kind of short-term Jesus chimes. They did it, man, by a couple pennies. Nice. And you know why? It would be Google, which Google's great, man. Technically, up 5% now. The breakout finally occurred after the IO sell-off. Huge day now. Breaking the 200 simple moving average. This one had the most upside potential due to its lagging effect, but the worst things in our lives have to happen sometimes for the best outcomes, because if those bad things didn't happen, they would have not set us up for the best things. And that's what that third valley was, that bullish back test of 151. What was that? Oh yeah, the old all-time highs from 2021, 2022. Yeah, they had to go test that support. They had to put in the third valley, the rule of three, chat. After the third valley, probability of resolution is higher, and we're resolving now. Seeing the highest price since March 7th and closing in on a gap fill. The gap fill will be at 174.37. So Google pretty much single-handedly propping up the NASDAQ today.
Can we look at Caspa? Thank you, Mitch.
What's up, Chicken Biscuit? Thanks for 20, dude. We can look at Caspa. Things kind of turned around on it, yeah. $400 trillion, the bond market, Mr. White says. Yeah, it's crazy. That's what I'm saying. All you need is a sliver of that bond market to decide, nah, we're done with bonds. Toxic. Yeah, I mean, as far as I know, right, like yield spikes are inflationary because it will require these feds to print more money because we need more money to service the debt. So it's not a good situation for fiat bros at this current time, but for, you know, hard assets, pretty good, man. Rob, that is your fiat collapsing. People are realizing fiat is not good because the printer is on. Printer's on. M2, right? Going nuts. I don't even know. I haven't even looked at the M2. What? Let me try to find it real quick. I don't know if we hit all-time highs. I think we did. Someone said. Hold on. Is it all-time highs? No, we're very, very close. My God, what this is right here. Do we do the top of the little circle thing, or no, we're about to be there. Look how close we are to all-time highs on M2. I love the classic accumulation structure. So fantastic. They break the supply line and then the classic accumulation. So we're about to do it. Very, very close here. I mean, this isn't very far off Bitcoin's chart, is it? So far that M2 chart paired against the Bitcoin chart, the lagging, what is it? I can't remember if it's like 12 months or something lag. It is perfect so far. Bitcoin's following it to a T. If we see 120, it's 150, I think would be like literally matching it, completely playing out. Yeah, we look at DXY. Nasty. Real nasty. I mean, it's like, oh, look, they rallied it, put in a lower high, and just rolling over. Look at this hidden bearish divergence. Very strong hidden bearish divergence. Look, made the high on price. The much lower high on price with much higher levels of positive momentum, implying a continuation to the downside. Yeah, your target's easily back to this demand line, 98.06. Yeah, US dollar going lower for a retest. Maybe they put in a confirmation low, but that's definitely going lower. You're breaking that $100 level. It's a very, very real support resistance. You can see. Nvidia's up today, 2%, very nice. Highest price seen on Nvidia since February 24th. Closing in on that magic 140 level. Deeper we go in the retrace. 88% retrace would be your 145.64. So, yep. Continuing to run off a spring back test of spring. How magical that technical indicator really is. But other than Nvidia and Google, Tesla's up today, but not much, less than 1%. Just, I mean, at this point, you're impulsing and could very well see yourself at 400. But yeah, I think they're going to test 358.81 for a little bit. Hopefully they can break it. But yeah, what a recovery so far after it confirmed a bottom. Meta's up today, almost 1%. I like how they're holding on to 632. The resistance. They're trying to confirm as support. I like it. If that's the case, 684, 710, your deepest retraces. Well, Amazon's recovered off the lows. Nice. Wow, they pretty much went to back test July 2024's peak. Hopefully trying to hold it as support right there. And then it could be well on its way for some deep retraces. But yeah, reacted at a 618. Got it. Makes sense. Bitcoin on the 4-hour, 109.127. Maybe looking for another test of that all-time high. There's nothing there. That's it. You think we'll test it again. And if we do, well, the Hey song is now for 109.5. So we got to be threatening that. TLT, horrid. Very, very horrid. I'll show you. The bond world. Oh, Jesus chimes. TLT, lowest price seen since November 2023. That gap fill that it acted as support a couple times, now broken. There's nothing here. There's just really nothing here, man. Like you see, there's nothing here. I mean, they might, okay, maybe 84.14's on deck, but below that, you can see just nothing until 82.62. Yeah, it's bad, dude. It's very bad. US 30-year yields, on the other side of it, show you. Up today at 1.21%. Yield spiking like this, very, very bad. Okay, this is like, guess what? If you're a Zoomer, the higher this goes, the less likely it is you'll ever be able to afford a house. I don't know though, because it's like, how can the housing market crash when no one's going to sell their homes because they got all these 3% mortgage rates? So it's more like the housing market's just frozen. Like, yes, you are having pullbacks in regional markets and stuff, like definitely, but it's not a crash. It's not going to be a crash. It's just frozen with a very, very slow, methodical decline in price, but not by much. It's a bad situation for want to be homeowners. Okay, would be homeowners. Yeah, inheritance, I guess. Yeah, you got that going for you. Paying cash, wildfire. There you go. Are you a Zoomer, dude? Yeah, dude. Zoomers, your only chance was to buy fart coin. Fart coin. Okay. If you bought fart coin, you can probably afford a house, depending on how much you levered up. Bitcoin 109,262, highs of the new 4-hour candle. About 18 minutes into this new candle. Very, very good, boys. Yeah, there's just not much to say about most of the altcoins today. I mean, they are up, obviously, right? But are they making all-time highs? The answer is no, in all caps. Well, guess what? Miami's still, the houses are going down some in Miami, but they're still ridiculous, unaffordable. But like when you're in a high rise, a really nice characteristic, it's got character. Penthouses, I mean, different market, different clientele. Like prices aren't really going down that much, really. The old condos are going to bust because of those rules, the laws, because that one building collapsed and all that. Yeah, New York. I mean, good luck in New York because the prices are not going to go down in New York like ever. In fact, they're still increasing in prices, like actually. Yeah, Jeff, that's true. I remember reading something about that. Dude, I'm so tired. Even though I slept like 10 hours, I just need food, man. I need to eat. I need sustenance. It's all funded web dev. Yeah, I'm good. No special assessments here, thankfully. Knock on wood. I'm going to bathe in garlic and butter, Dow Jones, but next week in Vegas. All week. Garlic butter, bathing, and I got a special bathing suit for it, too. Oh, yeah, and then we'll look at this real quick. I don't think we looked at it. Sorry. Because it pulled back, but the Japanese 40-year yield did nuts stuff. I mean, new all-time high. It's up 1.4%, but it was up nearly 4% at the highs, just kind of sitting there. Hasn't moved since it pulled back. When did I receive it? Years ago, Pedro. It was 2021. The height of the mania. We'll never see it again. We'll never see a bubble like 2021 ever again.
How about new?
You saying we will see a bubble like 2021 again? I don't think so, man. That was after the money printer. Remember, they printed 40% of all U.S. dollars. And all the circulating supply of U.S. dollars, they printed 40% of it in 18 months. Never happened again, man. PPP loans. It was a joke, man. So, a very special time, but hey, they all have their own flavors, and I don't know what kind of bubble we're gonna have. I think we're in one, and I think this is the bubble. This one, and then stuff like QBTS, quantum computers. The breakout was up 30. What was it yesterday? Closed up 26%. Up again today. Price discovery, no man's land. Well, yeah, in terms of like, remember 2021 was literally everything was a bubble. You could imagine 3D printing had a bubble. It was the bubble then. I mean, if you didn't have a bubble and a blow off top in 2021, you were a freaking loser. Didn't make sense. Fred Krueger thinks Bitcoin is 600K by July 21st. Dude, that's called clickbait. He has no idea. He has nothing to go by. He's just guessing, man. And people love that stuff. They love it more than traditional. They love. Do you think people care about, oh, look, a Fibonacci extension, oh, a measured move of a cup with handle pattern? No one cares about that compared to, bruh, 600K. What's your source? Absolutely nothing. That's what people love, okay? The masses are like obsessed with that. You don't need a source. You just pick a crazy number in a very short period of time. People are going to be like, sub, like, bell. CNBC, oh my God. I'll bet you Bitcoin probably doesn't see 600K by July 21st. Yeah, I would probably bet that guy like 10 grand that we don't see $600,000 by July 21st. Hey man, that means we could go to $599,000. And that would be insane. I don't think we're going to see 599,000 by July 21st. It's just insane, like crazy. What would Bitcoin have to do in percentage gains for that to even be around? And look how far I have to scale out. It makes zero sense. Dude's a clown. That's clownish, irresponsible, stupid. Someone cue it up on Tangia. Oh yeah, dude. Bitcoin is just going to go up 450% in 61 days. What an idiot. I mean, that's like literally stupid. He doesn't even believe that. He does not even believe that. But he would say it to you. Okay. I'll bet the guy 10 grand, just $10,000. He can agree to it. I bet him 10 grand that won't happen. Yeah, dude, pure stupidity. I mean, that's just like, that's what I'm saying, right? You start hearing stupid stuff like that, and you're like, oh boy, are we? I hope we're not right here. I really hope to God we are not right here.
You got me.
Thank you, Heisenberg. Well said, Abraham. Doing well, man. Thank you. I hope you're doing well too on this Bitcoin all-time high day. But we broke out of the inflection zone, but there was the scam wick, the January 20th scam wick all-time high. We tested it. We broke it for like 20 seconds, and then we're below it, but we've scaled in with the magnifying glass, and you can see right here, that's where it is, the old all-time high, inauguration pump.
I love and appreciate what you do. Peace.
Thanks, Dow Jones, for the 10 super chat. Much love, dude. Love and appreciate the support and the views, man. Like, and the likes, all the likes and loves throughout the years, man. Dude, I mean, Mitch slapped. I mean, dude, come on. Like, anyone saying something like that, just, it's irresponsible and it's stupid. Still waiting on the Tangia of that. You know what I'm talking about. Dumb, stupid, dangerous. Yeah, I just hope we're not here. Because, I mean, that's what people go, 100K, 200K. Like, as soon as we break the level, all the monkeys come out of the cage and just start freaking out. Here we go, chat. 109,270. We're at new 4-hour candle highs. Okay, scaling in for you so you can really see it here. Uh-oh. 109.3.
Bruh.
The Hey song is cute, right? But we're trying to go for an all-time high, which is 109.5. Testing. Ooh, very close to a test right there. What's up, Abraham? Thanks to 223. Thank you, man. Break out or fake out? Well, we broke out again. A zone clearly broken. But the difference between like the major zone where we had 2 different tests, 2 different highs, right? And then the one wick, and that was it. So they're taking their time, man. I know Chicken Biscuit wants to look at Caspa. Man, look how close we are, dude. I think Chicken Biscuit's okay. See if I can just run to it real quick. Yeah, so that's what we did do. We just tested the old all-time high again. Okay, once and now twice. That's where we are. I'm just going to keep it like super scaled in. It's the action screen. Oh my goodness, Chicken Biscuit and everyone in the chat's going to love this. This is incredible. Okay, this is a very, very good development on Caspa coin. I'm just showing you, okay? This is requested. So the swing lows, the very real inflection zone, it's just so undeniable, okay? They recaptured, and now, as of 2 days ago, they are reconfirming its validity as support. They're recapturing the 200-day moving average, good upside. If this is real, it's very easy to manage your risk with a stop probably below that wick low, like 9.8 cents, and let this ride. 14.3 cents is your target. Okay, so from where it is right now, if you longed the spring back test, you got 26.4% upside. If that ever broke, you'd probably just be targeting for that swing high right here from January. So about 35.7, and then if you had a third target, it would be 61% upside. So this is an incredible development on Caspa coin, Chicken Biscuit. Very nice. Ping the
Been a
peoples.
long time viewer, thanks for all attendees. ATH on BTC Pizza Day.
Hey, my man. Thank you for the €6. Sorry that your currency is so strong. The Bitcoin's still 10% removed from an all-time high against the euro. But thank you so much for all the views, man. You know, all the time watching and the tendies. We should all have tendies, man. And all-time high pizza day. Well, I don't know. Did we ever say we were gonna have a pizza party at all-time highs? Maybe we do like a Bitcoin pizza party at 110. If we get to 110 by the end of the week, I'll do a pizza party. I'll like order a pizza, a really, really nice high-end pizza, and I guess we'll do a pizza party at 110. Just hold me to it, okay? Why not? Pizza party 110. It's not far off, right? I mean, that's $500 off. That's pretty doable by end of week. But no pizza party if we don't get it by Sunday evening. I mean, it's simple enough to where someone could just pretty easily manage the risk, construct a trading plan here. It's just like, unfortunately, it's up almost 3% now. But like, okay, just showing you. Can you get a 3-to-1? And it's very close. You can if you want to go below that wick, but you can almost get a 3-to-1. Just doing it like that. Or that's gotta be, that's the candle close. So, or you could be like, forget it. I'm gonna go a little bit looser, and then I'm gonna make this as target 1, that swing high right there, and then your target 2 could just be this high right here. And then if you wanted, you could do it. That's an 886 up there. Yeah, we'll just make, that's the old all-time high. That could be target 3, which is, that's tough, man. I don't know if we're gonna do that. Bitcoin have to go to 600K probably. Kruger, good job, Kruger. It could be like that. It's not your strongest setup, but again, it's just managing risk after a little bit of favorable price action correlating to a key level. Something like that. Okay? On Caspa. If you wanted Chicken Biscuit, that's for you. Sorry, chat. Do not collect $109,358. Sorry. You just play it like that. Publish it. You get it? That's like real technical analysis. That's not my price predictions, dude. Technical indicator. Trend kind of has reversed too. No chart pattern. And that's why it's not that strong of an art. Here we go. We're coming back up on it. Okay, anyway, back to Bitcoin. Very close. 109.3. It's hard to believe. This is where we're at, man. Knock, knock, knock. Very close. I mean, Haysong is... We're about 100 points away from a Haysong. Mr. Stance, that's great. Good to know. We got a wedge, too. But it's all about the horizontal levels. We're just right here, man. Knocking on the edge of all glory. Pizza Party 110. Bad time to be doing it with me not eating. Very bad. I would have probably never agreed to a 110 Bitcoin pizza party if I had eaten before stream. Yeah, Tony, it is tough to get a Haysong, but the Haysong is sacred, so it should be in hard to come by. Yeah, we'll just get a pizzeria at 600K. Maybe we'll buy a pizzeria at 600K Bitcoin by July 21st. How stupid. Like, yeah, dude. Yeah, and he's talking about bonds and yields. It's like, yeah, okay, well, 450%. Nah, dude. All right, we're breaking the old all-time high right now, chat. Very, very close. What are they doing? Come on, baby. All right, 109.4. Okay, we got to play it, man. It's like... $109,462. I'm scaling in hardcore on this thing. Very close. Oh, I think we're like at it. Did we do it? It's like at it by the cent. There it is. 109.6. We did it, man. That's it. New all-time high on Bitcoin. Are you freaking kidding me? We're $300 away from a pizza party. Shoot, dude, I might order the pizza if we get there now. Baba Booey's. Baba Booey's in the chat. I mean, that's what the Hey Song's about, man. That's why it's special. Yeah, dude, 600K, here we come. Deep breaths. Who's selling? That's like who's like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna sell my Bitcoin at 109.6. Said what bot ever? And we're cooked. It was fun while it lasted, chat. That was fun though. Beautiful, man. Like that was it. It was a very, very successful Hey song, and we got a new kind of Hey song. I don't even know if we've heard it before, okay? I think we're just going to play it like right now, all right? I've never heard this in my life, okay? So it might be terrible, but I think it'd be good.
You've said that you didn't buy the Bitcoin to sell it, but would MicroStrategy ever take some off the table when you sense the market is at a top and then just buy in later when there's another correction? Or do you just plan to hodl through all the 80% downturns?
Yeah, again, I just disagree with your characterization. I don't expect an 80% downturn. I don't think it's a speculative asset. I don't think you can quote unquote take money off the table. The point is, if you have the superior asset, it's going up forever, Laura.
Oh my god, dude, this slaps hard. I'm gonna be blaring this in Vegas. You kidding me? All right, Low Bubble, killing it again, man. This is a new song, by the way, so like less than 2 weeks old. Bro, he's killing it. Yeah, we're at 109.6 right now.
You know, you're speaking like a crypto trader right now, right? Like, you know, in Zimbabwe, you think they would take money off the table?
All-time highs right now. Are you kidding me?
Maybe you're doing it just to represent their interest, but I don't see the world that way. I think that Bitcoin is sound money. It's the technically superior asset class compared to the dollar, the euro, the peso, the bolivar, compared to a stock index, compared to gold, compared to silver, compared to everything you can conceivably buy.
He's right, you know.
It is technically thermodynamically superior as an asset. If you have the superior asset,
all-time highs.
Forever, Laura.
Well, that was fun. That was a lot of fun. Wow. Well, Jim Cramer said, what did he say? There's no way that Bitcoin's ever hitting 200K. That's more reasonable, okay? It's like when you break 100K, psychologically, next target could be 200K. Where you saw Bitcoin go from $1,000 to $2,000 easily. From $1,000 when they broke $2,000 to $5,000, from $5,000 to $10,000. $10,000 broke, and we were at $20,000 very fast. So 200K is way more reasonable of a psychological thing. 600K is just a joke, like irresponsible, stupid, okay? But wow, that was a new song by Lil Bubble, and he typically kills it. Okay. Anyway. Dude, I'm so hungry right now. Please do 110 so we can just order the pizza. I haven't had a pizza in a long time, man. I don't typically do that. I don't do the pizza. Wow. And yeah, other coins are up. Solana's up 3.3%. Ethereum's now up 3%. Outperforming Bitcoin. Doge is outperforming Bitcoin today, up 4%. XRP is pretty much in line with Bitcoin performance today. So, okay, cool, dude. Oh my God, Metaplanet is up 97%. No effing way. What the? Remember, this is the Japanese MicroStrategy. What is it up on the week? Oh, just a nonchalant 231%. Who cares about Pepe Coin when Metaplanet exists? Who cares about anything? It's the Metaplanet show, dude. Yeah, and then you got MicroStrategy. Did you check your portfolio today again, by the way, chat? I think it's green. How's no alerts going off on MicroStrategy? Pretty bad. Not good, dude. Not good. Sorry, Saylor. Being up 0.59% on an all-time high Bitcoin day, being up 2.44%. Something's not good, man. Not very good, boys. CEP's flat. Well, it already kind of went crazy. I guess MicroStrategy did too, but you would think at least it would take out the highs from December 5th. Maybe not. Check out the Bitcoin. iBit looks the same as Bitcoin. Look at this beauty, man. Up 2.28%, of course. Never before seen these levels. And if we Fibonacci, what's the 1272? I guess we can do that on spot price too. 66.82. Some good upside, man. It's like 7.45% upside. And then, you know, the shark too, the 113 as well. But let's do that on Bitcoin. Let us just, from our high to low. Yep, it's just in line, $119,000. That is in line with the monthly couple with handled measure move by a couple thousand points. So, yeah, what is SM Saylor again? Is that an S coin? Chill, dude. Ethereum's up today, engulfing, but it's pathetic. I mean, it's lower than it was May 16th. I mean, that is so sad. Solana, those, you know, like, look, man, the nice bullish back test of 160. I mean, I think you have a 190 target on Solana. If this is real, if it's not a fake out on Bitcoin, if we're going to 600K, dude. Yeah, we did have a very, very perfect Hey song. It was magical. Total, finally achieving a 78% retrace. We did it, man. We freaking did it. And thanks for the 1,165 people here. If you're enjoying the Bitcoin all-time high pump stream, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks for being here. We got 25 more likes for 500. I think we could obviously do that. And we need 500 points for a pizza party. I said, dude, 500 points and I order a pizza, okay? Krypton was there. Yeah, dude, a lot of us were here for it. Peanut coin running, dude. Oh my God, we did it, man. Peanut coin. Pepe coin up 10%. Let's go. Very, very nice here. Probably gonna run to, what is that? 1/10, 100th. I think, is that 1.16 hundredths of a penny or something crazy? So probably Pepe coin's got like 15% upside to go test that high from May of last year. All right, are we starting to rev up again a little bit? I mean, we're still currently, this is the most amount of time in the history of Bitcoin where we've been trading above 109,358. So as you are just sitting here, you're just living, basking, bathing in history. Yeah, we're just hanging around above the old all-time high for minutes now. More minutes than ever. Nothing wrong with that, dude. Abraham was heat. He was heat. Yeah, and then, like, whatever. Pepe's up, and then everything else is up, but it's not like nothing's really crazy. And the altcoins, 3, 4, 5%. All right, here we go. Here we go, chat. We're very, very close. 109,663. When asked, who is even like, dude, who is selling right now? Like, what? Price discovery, technically, right now? Hey, song. Well, we can mix it up.
What do you do with the Bitcoin besides it just gather value?
Real estate developers in New York City, they're not buying the real estate because
All right, here we
they
go.
want to live in it.
But like most of the
Dollars
people
from
who are
all-time
buying
highs.
assets at some point want to sell the assets at a profit.
All-time highs.
That use fiat currency as a store.
All-time highs again, 109.8. First time we've ever seen it. Less than $200 from Pizza Party.
People that use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor.
Amazing, dude. Oh, let's go. Let's get off Pepe coin. Who cares about Pepe coin? Oh my God.
There's a name for them. We call them poor.
That was fun, dude. That was fun. We'll keep it on. Just load a little bit. Yep. So the new all-time high to beat is 109.888 and 11 cents.
Right, but I mean, we can all look.
Just preemptively order this pizza. I can't order the pizza till 110, man. Sorry, I'm just like. It's been a long past week, okay? So.
That use fiat currency, we call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor. We call them poor.
We over 100%. 95.8% on Metaplanet. Godlike.
We call them poor. 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 We call them poor.
Yeah, so we've been live for 1 hour and 42 minutes. So definitely extending the stream. If you're enjoying this coverage of all-time highs, hit the like button, that bell, that sub. Thanks for being here. Because you could be anywhere. And it looks like we're threatening once again. Been a while since we played this one. Got like a little list of all-time high songs, right? Oh, I love it, dude. It's time, Woody Harrelson, the GIF. No pizza till 110, dude. Stock people coming over. Stonks. I mean, I'm just hoping, I really hope, man, we're not here. Because we could be. Like, let's see what happens. So we just don't want to see a big bearish and golden candle and then a second test and we fail and then we're back below it. That's what we'll be paying attention to this time. Don't get caught off guard, and just in case. But yeah, the environment, the bond market, I think it makes it less likely we're in that situation. $109.77, dude. This thing is super strong. You kidding me, man? Yeah, MicroStrategy is flat. Get wrecked, dude. But dude, my MicroStrategy, nope, you lose. What's up, Marty? Yeah, lunch break. Stop rubbing it in, okay? I didn't eat, and I've been live almost 2 hours. You'd probably feel betrayed if you were like heavy MicroStrategy and not in Bitcoin spot price for now. It's 12:51 p.m. Eastern. Oh, Pupil.
Pupil tip $26.18. Pizza's on me.
People, thanks so much for the 2618, the 2618. What would the 2618 people be on Bitcoin? The 2618 would be $166,400. Again, you got something. You're not the Kruger guy. Oh, 600K. No, like 2618, 166. Now, I'd be like, let's say 150, psychological, if we were going to get crazy. But let's just go one fib node at a time for targets. 119, 124, 131. 131's the 1618. But then if you want to go monthly, we can look at Fibonacci. And we could say, you know, this is the measure move, right? You see it, clean, clear. But what's a 1618 here? High to low. Oh, we see it. Yeah, the 1618 is where we stalled out at. And now we're breaching it. So the 2618 is $152,000 from the 2021 high to the 2022 low. 150. So you have that. Your 3618 is only 200,000. Your 4236, the end of the universe, okay, is 236. 236,000. Where does this 600K come? How stupid. Just beyond stupid. Rudy Poo, we would call it. Any confluence? Not really. No. So we're just at 109.6, man. We're just spending more time than we ever have in the history of Bitcoin above an old all-time high. You know, the old all-time high from January 20th. So I would say that's not bad, man. We could do log scale. Log scale. Still not going to be 600K. Okay, log scale Fibonacci. Look at that. The 1272 is 121. Oh, wait, the coupled handle measure move, 121. All right. It's not too far off. I guess on the other one it might be different, but not very different. 140, 139 to 161, 2618 is 204, 200, whatever. Yeah. And then total. Good Lord, man. It's like so quiet, but so loud. Yeah, hitting the 78% retrace and the highest price seen since February 1st. What was I about to do? Check something. Dude, I'm just like running on nothing. Thanks for the 1,228 people tuned in. We got 568 likes. I bet you we can get 600 likes in the next 2 minutes. I bet you we could, man. No, Abraham, we're not. We are not. In order to be like lowest risk for a short, you wouldn't have, even if like Bitcoin topped at the 886 for real, right? It did this, and let's just say it reacted, and then it ran up again and hit the 886. You'd then need something like this, and then you would need more extreme amounts of bearish divergence in order for it to be a viable short of a shark. Like, there was so much that had to happen before you ever had a viable short opportunity. Now, people will be like, I'm initiating shorter resistance. That's scalping. That's not swing trading or position trading. You need major forms of local confirmation for viable shorts. Just like you need major forms of confirmation on the bottom for longs. They're just the strongest argument. So, okay, looks like we can't make 110, man. All-time high, 109, 888, 11. I'll never get to eat today. I know, dude. I am so hungry. Maybe I just need to not order pizza. to go, man. And it's gone. 109.4. Big yikes. What are we off the all-time highs by? Now we're off all-time high by 0.43%. Yeah, I'm getting trolled. We were what, less than 150 points away. Bearish divergence is real. Yeah, and we could paint triple bearish divergence too if it's a weak enough rally. Craps out. I'm saying, like, you can't get, dude, people calling for 600K Bitcoin. It's the dumbest crap ever. I'm just saying. CME futures new all-time high. It might be delayed. MicroStrategy down on the day. Yeah, dude, it's just. Maybe we'll get like 110. We got 110, 175 on futures. Does that count? Does that mean that we can do pizza party? Technicality. Yeah, dude. MicroStrategy, very disappointing. Nothing like Metaplanet. Good. Yeah, MicroStrategy is down 0.19% on the day. What do you even say to that? And it's gone. 109. We're back below the January 20th all-time high. Because is there a class action lawsuit or something? Yep, you're right. MicroStrategy faces a class action lawsuit for allegedly misleading investors about its Bitcoin investments, overstating profits, and understating risks. Affected investors can join by July 15th. That's just some scummy attorneys, dude. I don't know. I mean, did they really do that? Did they act? Did Michael Saylor mislead investors? How real is that suit, you know? Man, that was fun. That was had a really good pump stream, all-time high stream. And the masses have returned. But it's like, will it be sustained? Will we be able to sustain prices? I mean, I get 109.358, but I think like more important levels like 108, 107.9 for sure. Just because, like, I mean, you know, the first wick high, all-time high ever from December, and then the candle close we saw both times, December and January. That's where it reversed, and then some really nice back tests too, cooked. So being above any of that, I'm okay. Yeah, really, it's like, yeah, Morgan Page. That was the other doppelganger they call me. Matt Damon, the Lacey guy, and Morgan Page. That's it. Poverty crypto. Sorry you're in poverty. Yeah, that's pretty much what crypto got you, right? Being a crypto bro the past 5 years, poverty. Bitcoin is not crypto. Bitcoin is Bitcoin. Everything else is crypto. So, very appropriate name for you. Or anyone that's a crypto bro. Mr. White, you can just have like consent forms, right? And you can also have insurance umbrellas too. So your insurance company will fund every part of that lawsuit. So you gotta have, it's called an umbrella. you should have one if you have any, you know, if you have a net worth that's reasonable, you should have an insurance umbrella. Okay, we're just up again. So you can see how real this 109.358.01 is. It's just a resistance, man. Dude, it's tough, man. When you got like nothing but coffee in you after coming off of like a week, a few days of just driving and no sleep. Mega how to, man? You mean 100%? It was up over 100%. And I'm so excited about Vegas though. Like, there's so much food there, and vibes and music. I'm just hoping all this sustains for a little bit more time. Give me another week of this. Imagine an all-time high Hey song in 4K on the patio in Vegas. That would be beyond nuts and unprecedented. I don't know if we've ever had its all-time highs while Bitcoin conference is going on. Starting to dump again. Oh no, we're only at $109,000. It's over, dude. Yep, wrap it up. Bear market here. Cap up. Order pizza without guilt. Well, if they don't hit 110, then it's like I can just order protein. I mean, pizza's not really great for you. Like carbs. That's why I don't eat it. Lots of gluten. So I was like, okay, we do 110, we'll do a pizza party. But it's like, no, we'll do 109,888. Repeating, of course. Oh yeah, one wheeler. They all got fast internet down there, and hopefully, if they don't, they'll probably have an option where I can pay extra and get what I need at this place. It's a chic, hip hotel with all the fixins. After parties all at 9:30 p.m. to 3 a.m. Well, whatever. How was Ethereum only at 25.79? Solana 173. All sad. None at all-time highs except Bitcoin. This is the only show in town. I believe it's just an insurance umbrella. It protects you against liability in your own home if somebody falls downstairs and sues you. If you're paying a premium under policy, the insurance company will cover all the legal fees, everything up to a certain amount. And you can pay a premium for however much you want. You can make it a $2 million plan. You can make $2 million, 3, 4, 5, whatever. CEP, it's flat today. Yeah, it's like Metaplanet. These are clones, man. All these clones. Yeah, yesterday it was up 30%. Day before, man, got over 40% in 2 days. Pretty good. Yeah, this thing, I mean, like, these are probably your bubble, okay? You can clearly see that crypto, there's no bubble in crypto because no one wants to buy them because they're trash. And the free market's like, yeah, they're pretty bad. And yeah, they got some, you know, they're in the basement. So it's like anytime you're sitting in the basement for so long, like, they can go on runs. But you can clearly see some of these Bitcoin Treasury companies are where the party's at right now. There's no party in altcoins yet. And may never show up. It may not happen. I mean, Ethereum the same price it was 5+ years ago. What a joke. Good question, Wayne. I don't know. Someone should try it. No fish yet. I have not seen that. Good Lord. Okay, back to your regularly scheduled stream. Or we're just nonchalantly above $109,000, where that's just incredible. Okay, man. Like, okay, we now officially have a 2-hour live stream under our belt. 2-hour live stream, man, on no food. Yeah, Cookiecoin killed it, man. We looked at it like one of the first assets of the stream. Not even kidding, dude, because it went up 40 freaking %. Joey, I'm not sure about mining companies' externalities with Bitcoin. Not really sure, man. This is a TA stream, not a Bitcoin theory gamecraft stream, which sure there's some neckbeards out there. Look, dude, probably when you talk about mining, Bitcoin mining and externalities, you probably want your streamer to have like a neckbeard, like a big one, okay? And probably be like fat, overweight. Probably, you know, like, that's the guy. I just don't really know, okay? Anyway, this is beautiful, though. Beautiful breakout of at least the all-time high from December. But as you can see, we have not broken out. We're testing the breakout. We're breaking out temporarily, but we would want a daily candle close above $109,358.01. Daily close, that's, I believe, 6 hours and 50 minutes. Oh man, okay. I'm trying to think of what should I do. Should I order food or not? I might just end it here on a good note while Bitcoin goes back to neutral on this 4-hour candle. And then maybe like this evening, Bitcoin runs into 110K or something. Yeah, Elliot, exactly. Exactly. Order steak and eggs. Yeah, that'd be good. I need to order something. And so it's one of those days where you check your portfolio and you're like, oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I'll just wrap it up. Come back later if we get some more price action, okay? So thank y'all so much for coming out. Hi in the chat for an all-time high. Hey song, pump songs, new Michael Saylor Little Bubble song. And I'll just be back. Thanks for likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. And until hopefully soon, respect the TA.
Hey, Ibrahim, man, thanks for the €2, man. Thanks, man. Cakes.
Bear Pig could be in this area.
And then, just like that,
Adios, turd nuggets.